Hi guys, TwentiethBeef here, and today we are back with Just Survival. Today, I want a new house, because this house is kind of small, and not very good, and I'm pretty sure that it's almost night. Yes. Anyway, so I was thinking of something quite complex, so we're going to need quite a few resources to do this. So, yeah, I created what I wanted it to look like in creative mode on a super flat world. And then after getting that into my mind, I'm just deciding to go off of what I remember. So, yeah, going off of memory is always a good tactic. So, yeah, as you can tell, I've also kind of sorted my inventory a little, having the torches, an apple, and a water bucket, and my water bucket in a nice, just easy to grab, So, once it becomes night, actually, before it becomes night, I'm just gonna plant some birch trees, because we need to keep this forest running, We can't just kill our entire forest, but I might need to cut down a few trees in order to make room for the house, but who knows, really. So let's just get started and go to sleep. Okay, you can only sleep at night. Let's see, nothing's cooking right now. Do I have anything raw that I would like to cook? Yes, I do. Okay, so let me take some of our oak wood and put this raw mutton in there. Maybe put 2 pieces in there. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, now let's try to go to sleep. Okay, you can only sleep at night. Not anymore. Okay, so let's see. Now it's morning. I'll just let that cook. Maybe sort the chest a little. There we go. Now I'm going to start construction on my new house. Ah, yes. Very still morning. Okay, as it turns out, the shaders I think that I used last time was the most lightweight shader that was in the shaders mod. So I'm thinking of building it over in/near this little biome right here, because I was thinking of having a little garden out front. I don't know. But anyway, so let's not kill anyone, but instead start landscaping with my spade. Still have my thing set to the UK, and I don't even live in the UK. So so it shows up as spade, and I call it spade, even though anyone who's living in America, which I'm pretty sure YouTube Analytics told me that like most of my viewers live in America, would call it a shovel, but the way people talk in the UK, so I'm just gonna call it a spade. To be exact, England and Wales, I believe. So let's go. So let's start using this water like a lawnmower, and just clear out a little area. I want to build my house right here. I was actually going to go back home and then build an iron spade, because iron is much more durable and will stand the test of time better. So yeah, I was also thinking of having this new house have actual glass windows instead of the current fences as windows. Yeah, I was just thinking of that. So yeah, so we're gonna have to start working on some glass. So now if we take our iron spade, let's actually use my stone spade until it's out. I think that's what I want to do, so that I'm not wasting the stone spade. So let's just create the little area for the house. I'm pretty sure that this should be big enough if we're really trying to limit what we use, but I'm not, so I just want a nice big area with lots of clearness, because I'm going to be living in this place. I might tear down the old house or just turn it into storage. I don't know what I'm going to do with the old house. I was originally thinking of actually remodeling the old house, but I decided that's not exactly going to be the best. I'm also now thinking of what I'm going to say before I say it, so I'm not like, I'm not like, there, that's an example right there. I knew exactly what I was going to say, but I was like, like that. So yeah, I just need to think about what I'm gonna say before I actually say it. Hello, piggy. This land will soon not be yours. Yeah, sure. I still fall to that a little bit, and sometimes I re-say words when I decided, oh, that's not the word that I meant to say. And sometimes I have something in my mind, but then, like right at the last second, I decide, no, that wouldn't sound as good. Like I changed it from what I meant to say. I was originally going to say, that's not what I wanted to say, to, that's not what I meant to say. You see, sometimes I change it like right at the last second. So right now we're collecting sand for the glass of the house. And I don't think we're gonna need this much. I'm just collecting sand like a madman. So yeah, after this I'm going to start collecting more resources, such as, rest in peace, this entire forest, just to make this one house. Okay, so is everything nice and done? There we go. 36 sand. Rest of my birch, half of my birch planks later, and voila. So yeah, now I'm going to start, chopping down the forest to collect wood for the house. So now, while we're collecting wood, this house is going to be very nice. It's a building style that I don't think I've based off of everything. I based it off of, I think it was Grian saying, your house has to have a frame. So I decided, yeah, that's true. Of course, when I usually build this, it's going to be a little bit different. Ooh, I can have a... In the model that I made, it had an oak door, but I like the look of dark oak doors better. So I think I might just make that. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure that, and I don't only use this shaders mod for this series. I use it now for everything. Like even when I'm not making a video, I still use it. So that's pretty cool. And also, have you guys noticed that I have a robot arm? Robot arm. So yeah, I'm pretty sure last time you guys saw my skin, it's probably different now. If you don't like the new skin, then too bad. Sorry. Okay. But anyway, now I'm just going to get to cutting down lots and lots of trees, because we need that wood. We need the wood. Chop down the trees to get the wood. So let's see. So now that we've got 64 wooden planks, oak wooden planks, oka. And now we can go into here. We could make 3 dark oak doors, because now it makes 3 doors. That's pretty convenient, getting extra doors. So let me just put 2 of those doors in there. Let me put some of this up here. Let's see, how much has it made so far? Glass. So now let's do this. There we go. So 16 plus 16 equals 32. So this is half a stack of glass panes. Okay, now let's get started on actually building the actual thing. Oh, wait. Dang it. So let's see. I don't think we're going to need any cooked mutton or my hoe for this. I'm also going to switch this out. And actually, no, let's do this. And a boom, and a boom. Actually, we're also going to need some birch planks. So let's really quickly maybe cut it in half and then do this. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So there we go. 24 birch planks. Let's get rid of the cooked mutton, because we also need 2 cobblestone. Yeah, that's it. 2 cobblestone. It's going to be like a little pathway into the house. So yeah, haven't done anything on this world since then. So yeah, 2 cobble. Voila. I don't think I had any cobblestone within the actual house. I love the shaders. I love this shaders mod. It's more or less, yeah, so I had other cobblestone. I have more cobblestone. But anyway, it's more or less a plugin for Optifine, because Optifine always had that shaders menu, but it didn't have anything in it. It just had off and internal. But now it has light, normal. It has motion blur. It just, blah. So, anyway, so here's the style that I'm going for. So I'm going to make this one 3 high. Okay, so let's see. Window piece. Right there. It's going to be a window piece. And then, right here is where the door is going to be. Boom. And then, basically I only planned out the front. But, you know, that's okay. And, oh wait. That's right. This isn't creative mode where you can build up 3 blocks. You can only build up 2 blocks. There we go. So this is what I've planned out. Not all of it. It's not done yet. But this is basically what I've planned out. So now let's put in the glass panes. Just to almost finish the front. Actually, let me actually make a crafting table out here. It's like an on-the-go crafting table. So let's put this right here. And then make some sticks, perhaps, out of the dark oak. Do this. Wait. We can just do that. And then that. And then that. And voila. There we go. 18 fences. So now we need to... So there we go. Okay, then maybe it was 3. Yeah, it was actually 3 cobblestone. We can get more cobblestone later. Oh my gosh, that was the perfect amount. Okay then. Before I go out, let me just place some torches. Before I go back home to sleep, let me just place some torches. Do this. Place 2 cobblestone. Oh, place 2 cobblestone. Fill this back in. Boom, boom. Okay, and now let's head back. Let's head back home and sleep. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a nice abode, especially once you see the finished product. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be nice and cozy. Oh, wait, boom. There we go. More panes. Okay, so let's see. You can only sleep at night. Yes, I know. Okay, now let's get back to work. Actually, let's make more panes, because I'm not going to use this glass for anything else. And if I have too many panes, then I can just store them. Okay, so now let's get back to work. Hard work all day. Just hard work. 24/7. See, I actually planned out what I was going to do in this episode, which was build the new house. So yeah, if this was modded, I might have like a machine building and all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. But it's not modded, so I don't have that stuff. Oh my gosh. Now I need to go back home. I forgot that I needed the 3rd piece of cobblestone. Oh my gosh. Someone's going to be there like, why did you forget that? It was... Oh my gosh, it's so obvious. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, but anyway, so let's go right here. There we go. Right there. Let's see, any other fully grown? I don't think that's fully grown yet. I'm not going to take the chance. Oh, I need to eat some. Need to eat some cooked mutton. There we go. Nice and full. So now, let's walk inside of our house. Actually, we don't even need to go inside to grab our 1 piece of cobblestone. Let's take the rest of this wood, just in case, you know? Just in case. Okay, so now I believe that I have everything that I will need for now for this house. It's safe for now because there might be some stuff that sneaks up and surprises us, you know? So, let's see. Boom. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. 9 fences. I didn't even need to make those fences. Wait, maybe I did. No, wait, fences! I just now realized my error. I was like, and I just now realized, fences? Not fences! Jeez, not fences. Ladders. I'm sorry to any of you guys who are like, wait a second. Sorry to any of you guys that noticed my error. So I'm thinking of making another window area right here. Boom. Wait, no. Like that. And then maybe another window area to end off this wall. And then, you know, just boom, 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 boom. So we need more, birch logs. So let me just 3, 2, 1. Okay, so yeah, we need to go back into the forest and grab some more birch wood, especially birch wood. We're good in the oak department, but not the birch department. So let's simply just grab some more birch wood. Let's see. Okay, so now let's just grab some more birch wood and then, you know, make some more planks. Let's take 1, 2, 3 maybe out of that. Grab some more trees. Grab some more birch trees. And then, you know, just do it all over again. So I think that that's enough. I say think because I'm not sure. And I'm pretty sure that I can just leave this blank, because what would you be looking out the windows at? You know? Nothing. That's what. So, anyway, so now let's do this. 1, 2. There we go. So now let's stop this at right around there. Okay, there we go. So it may sound like the audio is unsynced, but trust me, it's synced. I just have an awful reaction time to some things. Sorry if you were wondering. Wait a second, is the audio unsynced? Is the audio not? Did you forget to sync the audio? Trust me, I did not forget to sync the audio. The audio is synced as good as it can be. I just have an awful reaction time. Okay then, so let's see. Sometimes it also sounds like I'm cutting to another section. I've just now noticed. Sometimes it sounds like I'm cutting to another section, even though I'm not. Okay, so there we go. We can just turn the rest into these, and then turn some of these, maybe like half of half, perhaps. Wait, what? No. Boom. Boom. And perhaps the rest. Boom. There we go. 36. 36. Not quite 32, the exact half, but it's good. It's good. So yeah, in my tests, in the little design that I made, it was pretty good. It looked pretty good. So anyway, let's do this, and oh darn, I forgot to do that. Okay, so let's go out. It's only three logs. It's not much. It's only 3 logs. My videos are actually getting longer, I've noticed. I uploaded that like 27-minute video of me playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and I'm pretty sure that's been my longest video. I don't know what my longest video actually is, but I'm pretty sure that that's it. I'm pretty sure that that's the longest one. Okay then. Now, knowing that the birch logs, that we don't need any more birch logs on the house, knowing that, we can now get to this part, which is nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So now let's just make some more. Cut 26 in half, and then cut 13 in half, and then boom. We don't have enough. We'll have 1 left. Boom. 12. 12 should be enough. Get out of my garden. And then go back into building. And then 12 probably will not be enough. I'm probably going... How is it that, like, I'm completely sold on oak, but when it comes to birch, I'm poor. I'm poor as dirt on birch wood. Wow, I just need to keep going back here. You know what? I'm just going to, you know, mine up loads. I'm going to just cut down loads of birch trees, turn them into planks, and then just go from there, because I need loads of birch trees. I should also go back to some of my birch cutting sites, see if any of the trees have dropped any saplings for me to repopulate the birch population with, because I'm going to run out of birch trees, and I need birch trees. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these guys have definitely been dropping some saplings. Let me go check some of the other places where I may have chopped up some birch trees to check. Yeah, right here. Right here. Why is it always laggy? Okay, why is it laggy now next to that place? Okay, so it looks like it's about to become night, but fear not, my friends, as I should be almost done with at least the roof. But once I'm done with the roof, basically the entire house is done except for the floor, which I definitely do want to finish. Which I definitely do want to put birch wood as. I don't know why I want... Oh. That was only around half a hexagon. Half a heart. Half a hexagon. I actually was going to say heart at first, and then I decided hexagon. Yeah. So anyway, so let's see. Yeah, I know that the creaking... I've noticed that the creaking of my chair often gets into videos, and I'm trying to be as still as I possibly can. But sometimes I just fail at that. I don't know what's going on with my chair. With my office chair that's not in my office. I don't even have an office. Not yet, at least. I'm gonna have one at some point in my life, but not right now. Not right now. My room is my office. My room is my office. Anyway, so let's see. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we had one left. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just light this place up. But not on fire. Let's just light it up like with torches. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I was about to go up close to the microphone like this, but that's annoying. So I'm not going to. So now we can start work on the floor, but we need more birch wood to have the birch floor that I want. So we have to go back out at, maybe the next day, the next Minecraft day, and actually, do that. Enderman. If there's an Enderman outside, do not look him in the eye. I've noticed that that's an awful thing to do, especially if you know how Minecraft works. There he is, he's right outside. Anyway, so I think that I'm going to fill in as much of this floor as I possibly can. And then, oh wait, no, not with oak wood. Oh my gosh. Why, I saw the oak wood in my hotbar, and my brain instantly went, oh yeah, I was gonna fill it in with oak. But I'm not going to fill it in with oak. I'm going to fill it in with birch. Okay. Okay, so let's take my sword. Let's pull out my sword in case any googlies come out and try to destroy me. Googlies. Watch too many other Minecraft YouTubers. Like Stampy and Captain Sparkles and Sjin and Lewis and Simon and so many others. So many others. Okay, now, before we even head out there, I need to... Wow, okay. So yeah, it looks like we've got some pretty good stuff going on. So yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do after I've moved into my new house. I can guess that I'm just going to tear down the old house and use those resources to do other things. I don't know, maybe expand my house later, do other things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but what I do know is that whatever I do, it should be for a good reason, It should be for a good reason. Okay, so yeah, now I'm pretty sure we have more than enough to fill in the floor. And also, it has a nice little thing. I should probably now make a new mine, because that small hole that I call a mine is not really a mine. I also need to set the description for episode 2 of this series. So yeah, after I'm done with the floor and done moving in, I will just, you know, sign off in my original 20th Beef fashion, you know, have fun and beef out. Peace, you know. But I'm not signing off yet. So, before I sign off, I'm going to go back home. So, all the swords are now like 3D, so that's pretty cool. Pure BD or whoever makes this, Pure BD Craft texture pack, you need to add more. You need to add more 3D items. You need to make everything 3D. Make everything 3D. Okay, but anyway, so let me see. Oh great, not everything can fit. Okay. You can just drop the dirt for now. And then put everything else within. I don't need those wooden tools. What I do need is like everything else in that chest though. I don't need the wooden stone tools though, except for maybe the hoe. The hoe's required. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. So now I have more space. And also it feels a lot less cramped, so that's good. When your house feels a lot less cramped, that's especially good. But anyway, let me just put basically everything that I currently have in there. Except for my food. I want my food. Oh. Okay, and let's go out. Wow, okay, that's bright. That is bright. Okay, I love this house. I love this house. Yeah. What I should do is I should go into game mode 3, kind of go into the ground a little bit, and then I should like turn on like the most high quality shader I have, and then do that. Of course, I'd have to set it to land and turn on commands and blah blah blah. But it's not too complicated. I should be able to do it easily. But anyway, so let's go on ahead, put the rest of this stuff into here, and then fill up my little garden with various flowers, like azure bluettes. So let me just do this. Whoever is making Pure BD Craft also needs to make azure bluettes and other types of flowers. To make azure bluettes and other types of flowers 3D. So yeah, let me just grab like every single flower here until I feel as if it can be completely filled. I also sort of dislike the fact that they turned them into poppies. Turned them from roses to poppies. But what are you gonna do? I don't know. So anyways, let's go inside. Not inside. Why am I going inside to place flowers in my garden? Anyway, so yeah, this isn't going to be a full mirror of... One is not going to be a full mirror of the other. So, keeping that in mind, I'm just going to turn these poppies into rose red, and then put everything into this chest. Take some of my oak wood, and then make a few other chests. By that, I mean use the rest of my oak wood as possible to create to create 2 more chests. And then put, I don't know, maybe a furnace in the center, in the middle of the 2. Okay, so there was a Enderman on the roof. Don't need to worry about a thing. Just as long as we don't look at him, he'll be fine. Anyway, so now that I have officially moved in at 29 minutes, almost half an hour. There's the Enderman. Anyway, so remember to have fun and beef out. Peace.